Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make this vacuum engine. This is the PCL you'll need. You don't really need these gears, but let's start making it. So you're going to take this, you're going to make this. You're going to need one of these 1x6s placed here. Then you're going to take two 1x6s and add them there and there. You'll take a 1x4, add it right here. Good. 1x6 here. There you go. 1x6 like that. 1x4. No. Like this. Then last 1x6 here. No, it's not here. This is the blade. Let me just assemble it real quick. I don't. So, you take this 4-long axle, this piece, like that. Take the other 4-long axle, put it to this piece. You have the rotor that started. You'll take this 4-long piece, like that, and then the one stud, half stud bushing, like that. I'm going to take the other 4-long, should look like this. Then take this 5-long pieces, like that. And up here you go like this. Put here and then put this here and put that there. So this is the blade. Then you will want to take 1x2s, this one here, one here. Then you'll take this 1x1 pieces with a hole in them. Then you'll take 1x1s, place them right here. Good. Now I'll take 1x2s yet again, put them here, then here and here. Now you'll need to place the rotor inside on this hole right here. After you do that, take a half stud bushing and press it on this rod like that. Then add a flywheel. It's not needed, but it does help when it's the engine's under load. Okay, then you'll take the 1x6 place it here, the 1x4 here, or you could place the another 1x6 here, but you might want to do it like this. Put that there. Good. Like that. Now I'll take the 1x6s, place them right here. One there, one here. Then 1x2s here and here. Then you'll do that again, but you will put this one here and here. And you'll put 1x1 here and 1x1 here. Now I'm gonna take the top piece, gonna flip it over, add the 1x2 here, another 1x2 here. Then when you place it onto it, you should align it like this so it stays on. Good, now you just snap on this piece, and there you have it. It should spin smoothly, making almost no sound. And I told you about these. For that you'll need these 3 long axle with a stopper here, a big gear and a small gear, and this thing that connects other pieces together. For that you'll just take off these, just pull this off without this part. You pull this off, take this, put this here. Now you slap this on, like that, and just good. Now what you want, you will take this and put it in here, but I recommend first building the thing. So you take this, insert it through, add the big gear, then you add this on top. This 1x1 should spin freely. Now you add it onto here. Take the small gear and place it onto here. So the gear ratio, if you spin this one, it will be a 1 to 3.1 gear ratio. And if you spin it the other way, it will be a 3.1 to 1 gear ratio. Okay, then you place this back. Wait a minute. Wait. Place it like this back. Put the cap back on. Don't forget to put it like this. Add this back. Then this piece, you put it in here. And that's your vacuum engine. This is the intake, and this is the place where you put the vacuum. So then you'll take a 2x4 and a 2x2 and place them here, but you can also use a 2x6 or any kind you want. So I put this like this so the vacuum can stay easier like this, so it's not if this is off, it will do this and you will lose air. That means it will lose speed and torque. So this is a high torque engine. So that's the tutorial. The flywheel is not needed, but it will help when it's under load. So I'm gonna make a valve that makes it like on the other side, that stops there from coming, or giving it a little or more or all of it. So let me just do that. So it looks like this, but you'll want to seal up this little slot. Just do that.
It fell in.
Yeah, put it there. A valve is pretty simple. This is I think it's it's an 8 long Lego piece. It's a 1x8 by 3. This is a 2x1 with a hole in it. 2x1, two 2x1s, but very short. And then 1x1 with a hole in it. Wait, let me just cut that off. Good. Yeah, it's put like that, and this is how it's built. Then we'll take a sand color piece, and not sand color piece, sand color connector pin. Put it there, it should move easily. Then put the valve on, it should have a little hole. Then if you want it to stay in the same position, you can add. Right now I don't have the correct piece, so I'm just gonna use one of these. It should stay like this. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. You can find a way. So that's how to do it. And see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to like and subscribe, please.